Our company is Newmont Gold, and they are in the mining industry. So this project is created by Milan, Imran, Mohammed, and Michael. Our topic is the use of IoT and cloud in the advancement of Newmont Gold. We are leveraging technology propelled by the Internet of Things and working in the cloud to make the company safer, automated, more energy efficient, and financially viable. Choosing network technology that supports open standards allows the company to future-proof their tech investments. According to the World Economic Forum, the global mining stakeholders identify automation of operations as a top technology driver, and IoT is an enabler of this movement. Some of the huge ways IoT in the cloud can improve Newmont Gold's business and processes is through environmental and energy impact, worker safety, security, data collection, and much more. Gold mining digs even deeper with IoT in the cloud. So the first question is, what does it do and how does it work? So, what is IoT? It is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals, or people who are provided with unique identifiers and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human-to-human interaction or human-to-computer interaction. So this is a definition by Margaret Ruse, an IT professional in the United States. So to answer the question, what does it do? IT improves the communication between connected electronic devices, aids the transfer of data through a connected network that is efficient, improves the quality of a business's operations, lessens the need for human interface, and is a flexible technology for different fields of business. So the next slide will explain how does it work. The Internet of Things system consists of a web-enabled smart devices like processors, sensors, and communication hardware to retrieve and work with data they collect from environments. These devices then send the data to an IoT gateway, where the data is usually sent to the cloud to be analyzed. The smart devices don't just do the work on their own. They connect and communicate with other devices and share information. The IoT is a technology which does not really need or require human intervention, but there are basics that humans are able to do, mainly setups and accessing data that is stored. How is it different from existing technologies and or management services? The difference between IoT and other technologies are numerous. One of them is helping reduce costs. So other technologies are associated with a lot of expenses because of the single systems and devices that have different functions. But IoT is a system of devices and hardware that communicate and connect effectively rather than individually. Though there are computers with low storage and companies might max out of storage, the IoT analyzes big data efficiently. It can deliver data of any quantity in real time, and it makes it possible for businesses to access the performance of the operations going on so that they can make changes if necessary. There's no doubt that IoT is an effective technology that is inviting different companies and businesses from different fields. There are pros as well as cons associated with it. As you can see on the right side of the slide, there are all the pros and advantages and disadvantages listed. On to the next slide. The Internet of Things is an emerging technology in the gold mining industry. Considering the numerous incentives it brings, many large mining companies are planning and evaluating ways to start their digital journey in the mining industry and manage day-to-day mining operations, which creates competition. Some competitors are other mining companies, and due to the emergence of IoT, 70% of gold mining companies incorporated the use of IoT. This is mainly because of the opportunities it creates. So some future trends are technology. It is becoming the new norm. Companies who choose to not incorporate technology will end up losing revenue. And if that company was once one of the best companies, they will no longer be in that position. Another future trend regarding IoT is that it will be critical in enabling mine operators to reduce the amount of manual extraction and transportation of raw materials to ensure efficiency. So the next slide is why it is needed in your company. IoT and the cloud are very important tools that can resolve many problems and create opportunities for Newmont Gold. The first point is that it improves productivity and efficiency. By having standalone products like vehicles and equipment work together through the IoT, more data is collected, which improves accuracy rates tremendously. As the mines go deeper or move into more remote settings, the equipment and resources need to be able to establish efficiencies and become as accurate as possible to support their current and future trends. The next point is that it will improve the company's environmental and energy management. With the IoT and cloud, everything is constantly being monitored, and the data is instantly being sent to experts to analyze and make decisions faster than ever. Tanks and pipelines are being monitored for leaks, as well as sensors for lighting. And even HVAC systems are being monitored and regulated by sensors to be kept up to par. This helps lower energy costs for the company, as well as putting a stop to any environmental disasters, from leaks to pressurized explosions, as fast as possible. The increased automation of plant equipment and vehicles enhances safety while reducing costs, removing employees from hazardous situations. Through IoT, drilling and blasting can be optimized, leading to improved mine and logistics scheduling. There are emergency response applications, automatic presence detection, and reducing on-site risks for workers in hazardous or remote environments. Now, the final point is that IoT in the cloud improve the data collection and analytics greatly. This is ideal for the company, resolving many problems that many companies in the industry actually face, which is outdated IT systems. That makes data collection and analytics far less useful and efficient using these systems. With the new systems in place, data can be collected from multiple locations and it can be centralized to provide a better view of operations. Data can be used to enable faster and better decision making, as well as creating new insights. IoT in the cloud can resolve many problems in the mining industry, from outdated IT systems to worker safety, all while creating new opportunities for the company. Newmont Gold can drill deeper depths at higher temperatures, all while saving money and improving accuracy. This is something essential for the company. So this next slide is all about the costs, benefits, risks, and opportunities. So some cost benefits are cost saving, maintenance cost reduction for mining companies. By having a transparent system where all parts are monitored allows for a much more efficient process and saves money. The next cost benefit is cost optimization. So these devices help industries discover more cost-efficient ways of running operations and also reduces overall operational downtime. One negative aspect is security systems required to prevent cyber attacks, which would cost extra money. The next thing we're going to be looking at is benefits. So the first benefit is productive efficiency. IoT improves production efficiency, enabling them to compete with rivals operating in low-cost markets. Sensors are key towards that success as they help by monitoring the equipment performances. These devices also help industries reduce overall operational downtime. The next benefit is time saving. When it comes to developing and maintaining a mine site, IoT helps drastically. Data collected before the initial digging takes place and ensures the process is managed correctly with reduced risk. Also, automatic machinery is used as well to extract products, which saves time. And the last benefit is that it ensures safety. The sensors are able to detect real-time data and identify any possible issues that may occur, such as faulty equipment or unstable shafts, and this allows for adjustments to be made before anything else goes wrong. Now we're going to be looking at the risks and opportunities. So the first risk is system malfunctions. If not used correctly, certain data won't exactly be correct, and could lead to false information. This wouldn't be as good as time this which wouldn't be good as time would be wasted. Limited or unreliable connectivity, especially in underground mine sites, could also cause challenges. Lastly, they will become more vulnerable to hacking, which will require additional investment into security systems. Now, one is sensors. So IoT gives you the opportunity to incorporate sensors that companies can collect critical data from vehicles, equipment, and products across multiple processes and provide them with insights into equipment functionality. So on this next slide, it shows a graph. So the above graph demonstrates the complexity of each digital technology and its implementation period for the widespread adoption of that technology. There are various factors such as the complexity and scalability of the technologies involved in the adoption rate for specific technologies and for overall digital transformation of the mining industry. Overall, IoT is becoming essential for future development of mining industries. Next, we will be looking at the impact on firms using IoT. Firms not using IoT, consumers, workers, and society. So Newmont Gold with IoT. The biggest change that Newmont Gold will see when using IoT is a drastic increase in productivity and efficiency. This is because of the simple fact that IoT allows them to simplify tasks that used to take a lot of time to complete. For example, data sharing. IoT will allow Newmont Gold to speed up mining processes due to the increased productivity. Workers can also focus more on tasks that a human is needed for. For example, deciding where to take into the next operation or feeling out the land, etc. Now, we'll be looking at Newmont Gold without IoT. If Newmont Gold was to not implement IoT, the impact would be a company not operating at its highest performance level. This would lessen revenues and ultimately lead to a less profitable company that would not be able to keep up with other companies like them that are implementing IoT. And now we're going to be looking at consumers. So if Newmont Gold implemented IoT, it would definitely result in an increase in productivity, as mentioned before, but more specifically, an increase in the amount of ore mined. Newmont Gold's typical customer would be another business that buys gold or someone investing in gold in the stock market. The impact of these kinds of people, if they invested or bought gold from Newmont Gold after implementing IoT, could be an increase in their income because there is more gold going around. However, this is not certain because of supply and demand. Next, we'll be looking at workers. So if Newmont Gold implements IoT, it will help workers to save time as well as keep them more organized due to multiple systems being in place. This is good for employees of the company because morale will be higher and they will get much more work done, contributing to the company's overall increase in efficiency and productivity. IoT will also keep workers safer due to the emergency response systems that are essential. Finally, the last point is society. Newmont Gold implementing IoT will result in a reduced carbon footprint, and that is because of the many systems and sensors in place to monitor for gas leaks, irregular temperatures, etc. So this is the end of the presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned a lot from us explaining the use of IoT and the cloud in the advancement of Newmont Gold. Thank you.